Hello anybody and welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Legacy. I'm Mr. Devious, or just Deeb, and in the last episode we checked out the shinobi, did a little more exploring around the castle, and did not get to kill Khidr. And in today's episode, hopefully we are gonna put a fix to that. So, today we are going to pick a character. CIP, I'm gonna just tell you right now, congenital insensitivity to pain does not mean you are invincible, it just means you don't know how much damage you're taking when you get hit. That's very bad. I can't remember if it does anything good. We might see later. In EHS, you conduct electricity really well. I don't remember what that one does. So instead, we are going to be taking one of these characters. We're going to be taking this guy because I think he has a more fun ability. Was that a lady I picked? I wasn't even really paying that much attention. Well, in the meantime, we are going to upgrade Haggle and grow this tower of the castle. Look how big our castle is getting. It's looking really good. And over on the left side, we can unlock a Lich. I love the Lich class because I'm a sucker for undead things, as you may know. Let's grow a tree for more crit damage, and with 432 gold, let's see if we can buy a new thing from the shop. Oh, we can buy a cape. It'll be too much weight for us to carry, though, so we can't get it, hilariously. This is the thing about weight. This is where weight very quickly becomes very important. So what we're going to do is we are going to get ourselves a new sword. It's all gray and stuff. And now that we were super fast as the shinobi in the last episode, because I'm recording this right after the previous episode, I feel strangely slow. Not strangely even, I'm a barbarian queen. But when we were playing as the shinobi, who was naturally fast, they also had ADHD, which made them even faster. So as you can see, the ability of being stereo blind, so now I can't see in 3D, just is a visual gag, so that everything turns like this. It's like everybody's Mr. Game & Watch. Or not even, everybody's Paper Mario. It's Paper Rogue Legacy. How silly. Now, if I have my way, I'm gonna kill Khidr in this episode, finally, once and for all, and finish the castle section of this area. Because he has been a pain in our butt, and we've only gotten to fight him twice, but as I've said before a couple times, it's really easy to just kind of get careless and die super fast. Hello, this is a new thing. This is a spiritual shrine, where if you pray for assistance, you'll get a random item. Hermes boots, very nice. I don't remember what they do exactly. Okay, they make your jumps a little more floaty so that you can take advantage of that and make easier jumps throughout the game. Oh boy, that's a... Ow, ow, get away from me. This zombie really hurts. What the hell? That thing nearly killed me. I forgot that those things stayed on you so much, and even my roar didn't get it to back off easily enough. Now here's the main advantage of Fusroda, or like the Barbarian Shout, not Fusroda, we're not playing Skyrim, is that when an enemy like that uses their attack, their projectile attack, it just clears them all from the screen. Its most useful application is basically as a bullet neutralizer, so keep that in mind. That's the Barbarian's best thing. I hate turret boxes that face the opposite way when you enter a room because it is just asking for trouble, and we are dead already. That was really fast. Well, now that we've died at the hand of a zombie and a guard box and general carelessness, let's try out a new character. Ambelevis, I'm not sure how to pronounce that exactly, basically makes your spells go backwards, or operate backwards. I don't know what that does with the time casting spell, but we're not even going to try it. I'm going to go back to the shinobi character, and they are stereo blind too, so it's time for more paper. You may have seen what their other trait is, but I think it's better to just see that trait in action when it comes, and oh boy, we're gonna see it come. For now though, we are going to increase our attack even more. Now, do we have the money to buy any more runes, or are we gonna be out of money here in a moment? Yeah, it looks like we're out of money pretty much. So, I'm sure I might be able to spend that $2.98 on something else, but so it goes. Now, since we have Haggle, we do get to keep some of our money back as we enter the castle. Haggle is an extremely useful ability, and it'll pay off later, but it gets very expensive to max out, so it's not bad. It's really good, actually, but you want to get it high as quickly as you can. Now, as said in the previous episode, the Shinobi is very powerful. They have a very high base damage, but they cannot crit. That's their only downside. And their stats are otherwise not the best. They don't have very high HP, they don't have the highest mana. It's just their speed and their high attack power. Now, since we don't have ADHD, we're not stupidly fast. Now, if we were small, we would be able to get into that little tunnel and get to that treasure chest up there, but since we are not dwarfish, we cannot get up there. So let's just take this time to go and read a diary entry. Journal entry number 5. I cannot exit through the front gate, but that is of little concern. I'm committed to my cause and will not back out. So far, none of the maps I've found coincide with my own. Yet upon comparing them as a whole, I believe I've unearthed a slight pattern. It seems the forest is always to the right, the tower above, and below? Well, hopefully I won't have to find out. That's just kind of hinting at the dangers that lurk below the castle, and why I've always kind of run out of there, because as a whole, the dungeons below are by far the hardest area in the game. And we'll see that when we get there, but I'm not going there right now. Why? For obvious reasons. I do not want to die. Not yet. I've died enough in this episode already. Once, and in a very embarrassing fashion. Ugh. Well, the problem with the Shinobi is that since they're so fast, it is kind of hard to get them to not slam into everything with all their speed, and they turn on a dime. There's no being gentle with the Shinobi. You gotta be fast. And here we have another statue that we can pray to for another item. We got Sharon's Obol, which, if I remember correctly, will let us keep our gold one time. One time after death. So, the next time we die, when we go back into the castle, we won't have to give Sharon our money because we will just give him, something else. And here we have a secret treasure chest. Siphon Rune. Siphon Rune. Siphon is like vampirism, but for MP. So, put that on a mage, and you have a great time. That's why it's generally a good idea to play around with your runes depending on what your class is, assuming you can afford the runes anyway. And what's over here? Just more enemies. We're starting to have seen pretty much everything the castle area of the castle has to offer. There's still a couple of room types which we haven't seen yet, which I'm kind of disappointed about. I'm not even going to bother trying to get through this room right now because I don't want to take the hits and die immediately. And we found the boss. I do want to kill it really badly. I'm just wondering if we can actually manage that in this go. Well, first things first, we're going to try to get through this room. The Shinobi in general is a very good class for taking on bosses because of their high damage output, and also because of their speed allows them to kind of navigate easier around attacks, if you can manage their speed, because on the other hand, they may also just slam you into the boss's attacks, because a lot of dodging the boss's attacks can be a matter of precision, which the Shinobi is very difficult to pull off. But for now, let's just head back in and finally fight this thing again. Khidr, I'm afraid that this is the time where I've gotten sick of you and it's time for you to die. If we can just survive this first wave. As you can see, I'm having a much easier time doing damage here, but I'm already nearly dead. However, thankfully, he used a move that is not super effective for him to use, and we've taken care of him. Khidr goes down in a fairly anticlimactic manner. Because we killed him so fast, Khidr has been defeated. And for our efforts, we have unlocked a gigantic treasure chest, which will give us all of these huge power-ups. It's very nice. And on the other side of the very beginning, we can see that the door has closed. The boss door is closed, and that other door has glowed with not renewed, with promises of something new and something dangerous. What am I even saying? What did that even mean? I don't even know. I'm just kind of rambling at this point when I say stuff like that, so why do I even say it? I don't know. Why am I getting so angry about it? I'm not mad, you're mad. Anyway, it's time, and we're dead. Well, we did a great job killing Khidr with this character, but that was their that was their big accomplishment. And you can see Khidr's giant eyeball on the screen. I love that they do that with the boss sprite. It's so silly, but I love it. Well, we have one more life, so let's head in there and do it. Oh, this one has the gay ability. Let's do this one. Let's be Lady Charlotte. She's gay. Now you might be wondering, what does being gay do? And to that I would say, just wait and see. Now while we're here, we are going to unlock the Lich as a new character, Masters of Life and Death. They have mammoth potential, kills grant permanent health to a cap, so while Liches start off pretty squishy, they can become very powerful if you can get them lasting a while. Now we are going to upgrade, not the Miner, because I don't want to do that right now. We will upgrade the Shinobi into the Hakoge, and our castle's getting huge too, so that's really nice. So the Hokage basically has the ninja log ability. We'll talk about what that means another time. Let's put some windows on our castle, and the down strike up. So you do more damage. Your pogo attack basically does more damage the more you use it, and that can be very useful. Of course it can be very useful. Why would it not be useful? Duh. Now let's increase our carrying weight so we can get some better equipment from the dude. From the blacksmith, not just the dude. And down strike up. Let's buy that and top off this castle with a roof. We've already cleared up most of the castle now, so that's really cool. What do you have to sell now? Siphon, yeah, you get mana from slain enemies. Now let's see what the gay ability does. It does nothing. You see, that's a very cool thing that they did. Oh ho ho, so you have my obol. I will let you pass for free, but only this one time. Now you have to use the obol when you have it, sadly, so you can't save it for later, but I wanted to spend all my money anyway, so here we are again. What was I saying? Oh yeah, gay ability. As you can see, it does nothing. It makes you indistinguishable from any other class, or rather, you are indistinguishable from any other trait in the game. That's the point, and I love it. That's fantastic. It's great. It's just great commentary. That's how you do commentary in a game. Very subtle, very nicely done. And we got hit because we were careless. However, as said, we do have an ability that allows us to turn invisible so we can just ignore a hit. It's extremely useful, but you immediately go out of it a couple seconds later, so you just have to have good timing with it. But it is extremely useful and vital to good runs with the assassin. Going down, that'll bring us down to this room. Critical hits are still, of course, very nice, even though all of our other stats are crap. But as you get the crit ups abilities, as you increase your chances for critical hits, as well as the damage your critical hits do, the assassin can quickly become like one of the best classes in the game. And that's, whoa! So this is a mini-boss room. Mini-boss rooms are exactly what they sound like. Just two very tough enemies that you gotta kill, and you get treasure. They do, however, have a lot of health, and they will do a lot of damage if they hit us. So hopefully we'll be able to do this. Thankfully, the ability of this character is very useful in turning invisible when the bullets become a little too hard to deal with. God damn it, I hate these things. We've almost got it, though, and we died. Well, that was a very short-lived life. But I don't care. Because we did pretty well in this episode. We had our 3 kids, and we killed Khidr, which was what I really wanted to do this episode. And so now we're done. We're done for today. And in the next episode, I think we're finally going to leave the castle and head to the east in the forest. So, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thank you for watching. I'm Mr. Devious, or just Deeb. Hope to see somebody in the next one. Bye-bye!